Hello, everybody, and welcome today. So we got a special shiny new toys from Origins.
Love it.
We are at Origins currently right now. It's the night before the release of this video, so it's Saturday. We're going to release this video on Sunday, and then so first and foremost, a bunch of stuff came out in gaming like it does every month. We have some X-Wing, and some X-Wing came out. There was some Elemental Evil stuff.
There's the Temple of Elemental Evil from Goodman Games.
Yeah.
There was the new D&D handbook that came out.
Oh,
for
the Witchlight.
Witchlight.
Yeah.
Beyond the Witchlight. That was a big one.
So there was that, but we figured, you know what? We're at Origins. We're going to talk about some of the stuff that we saw at Origins that is coming, or maybe is already out currently.
That's right.
But we were really excited about. So first off, I'm joined by Barlow, again, my compatriot.
Hi,
how are you doing today?
I am awesome. I have had a great weekend here at the Origins.
Yeah,
it has been exciting.
It's been pretty fun and
been
exciting.
great.
Yeah, like it really has. Like, I thought, attendance has been down a little bit.
Yep.
Of course, with world stuff going on and everything, but it's been really nice.
Well, despite the fact that there were fewer exhibitors, I still felt like that all the important stuff was here, and we still got to play a bunch of cool stuff. And it was still, it was just fun. There's lots of fun to be had at Origins. They say go to Gen Con to buy games and go to Origins to play games.
Just play. Oh, the boardroom hall is humongous.
Yeah.
It's probably the biggest thing in Origins.
It is.
Right?
It has got to be. It's huge, and it's Cabs that has their library of games, and you can play any of them.
Yeah, it's really sweet. So if you guys you have a whole year now by the time this video is out to make it down to Origins to Columbus, Ohio, because it's nice. It's a nice little event. Yeah,
it's a great convention.
So Barlow, our resident game master here, he's going to talk about some games that he found at Origins. So we'll start with wherever you want to start with.
So these are all different things that I picked up that I thought were fun.
We'll start with the big one because it's right in front of us.
This is excellent, I believe. So they did a Kickstarter for this, and then they brought it to Gen Con and Origins. They're making it. This is the very last one of the original print run of this. So they're making another print run to make these available, or so I was told.
So he was told this is the last one.
The last one on the continent.
First printing edition, number whatever, 100,000 or whatever.
And this is Shovel Knight Dungeon Duels. So if you're not familiar with Shovel Knight, it's a video game, and you play the eponymous Shovel Knight. It's a side-scrolling video game where you wander around the world with your shovel as your weapon and you vanquish foes. It's super fun. It's kind of like an 8-bit design to it, even though it's a modern game. And then what they've done is they said, well, let's turn it into a board game. Interestingly, the way the board game, I don't know if you can kind of see on the back there, plays, it is a side-scrolling board game. So you set up tiles and they continue to move with each turn. So you have to keep progressing forward until you get to the boss battle at the end.
Yeah, when we were watching the demo, that was pretty slick because like a tile would slide off and one would slide, like you were side-scrolling it.
Yes,
and it was really cool. But the minis, right, there's 44 minis in here.
44
and they're
minis.
Great.
And they're large.
Yeah.
They're big minis. They've got, very much an anime style to them, almost a chibi style to them. That's the main reason I wanted to get it, because, I wanted to put more models in my Hall of Shame that I have
your
to paint.
pile of, yes.
Pile of
but these are going to be fun models to paint.
Oh, yeah,
like every one
fun.
of these models has character and it's going to be awesome.
The rats with the helicopters, that was hilarious.
Yes.
Little rats on clear stands with helicopters looked hilarious.
Great.
And there's a picture of one on the front. There he is too. Yep. It just looked like a lot of fun. The models are great. Something I was definitely interested in, and plus, because it was the material, the source material, Shovel Knight, the video game, great game.
Yep.
So
yeah, I actually want to play this game, so you got to get it painted up.
Well, that gives me perfect reason to.
There you
Absolutely.
go. All right, so let's
talk about Mytholix here.
Mytholix here, okay.
So Mytholix is you play essentially a deity or a god of war or something like that. You play a Roman a myth, a Roman god. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to take over area, and you can have upgrades to your god, and essentially all it is you're rolling dice to take over area. So it's area control and dice rolling game. The interesting part of this, if you don't mind, let's open this up.
Open it up?
Yeah, because I wanted to show some of the materials in it. I think, number one, the art, you don't necessarily get a great view of the art on the box, but if you look at the instruction book and then also the art on the cards, I think you get a much better picture of the type of art in the game. And interestingly, so the tiles on the boards, which I thought this was very cool too, when you take a tile and so like on the board that's a hex, when you take an area, you throw this on top of it, and that shows how much that area is now worth for value-wise. So if you try and attack it and take it down. The other thing that I thought was interesting too, and thank you to Chris for pointing this out, are the heroes. So they don't have models, but instead, I don't know if you can see this, they are...
Oh, we'll try to zoom in on this.
Yeah,
one.
3D printed.
Is that Zeus? Yeah.
Yeah. So those are printed clear plastic pieces that they use. And again, that's indicative
awesome.
of the art style. Even from the cards, you can see that the art style on the cards just looks... I like the style of the game.
Okay, so you're a god.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You're a god.
Are they all Greek?
They're all Greek gods.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I said Roman. I meant Greek. You're absolutely right. And it's a fast-playing game. That's the other thing about this is it's not this, it's not a slog of a game. It doesn't take a long time to do. It's very much a fast play, even despite the fact that it's area control, because it goes down to the dice mechanic, right?
Okay.
To make it so. That's Mythalix, Welcome to War. Again, just came out, just released, and available at the convention. And I'm sure it'll be available soon, too.
Available soon as well. Okay. What else we got?
I just want to talk about this one real quick.
Okay.
This is the Robotech Dungeon Master screen for the Robotech role-playing game. Now, right now, there are 2 Robotech licensed role-playing games. One is for Savage Worlds, and then there's another one that is a bespoke game from Strange Machine Games, and that's the one that this is for. There's a Robotech game designed specifically for it. The book is gorgeous. The book's been out for a while, but this is the GM screen that just came out for it, and I just saw it here at the convention for the first time.
They also had like the books and stuff for the
Yes,
role-playing game.
yes,
Yeah, but
they
this
are.
is, yeah.
And again, it's this version of the game. Again, it doesn't use the Savage Worlds engine. It uses its own engine, but it's very much it feels like a Robotech kind of game. I know there's older before. There used to be like the Palladium role-playing game that was Robotech. It very much felt like the Palladium game with Robotech, feelings to it. This is more, you're getting immersed into Robotech in the game, and especially the books. The books are beautiful. The pages are nice, glossy pages, beautiful artwork, all from Robotech. So, just a big fan of that game. And this is the Dungeon Master screen that came out with it.
Okay.
For another role-playing game, I thought we could talk about. This just came out as well.
Role-playing games, you can't help yourself.
I love role-playing games.
You are an RPG.
I love them.
Love it.
I love them. And this is Runequest. Now, Runequest has been around for years, and there's a lot of different editions of it. I'm sure you probably may have even played it, and it's been through a lot of different iterations as well, right? I mean, there's been this is like the basic role playing, the 2 dice, that you use for it. It's the polyhedral dice that you use. So, but there's also other dice involved, but it's mostly a percentage-based system. This is where they take RuneQuest back into Glorantha. Glorantha is the world of RuneQuest, and I was impressed by this because of all the stuff that's in this, right? There are, for a box set, you can feel how hefty that is. Sometimes you buy a box set for a role-playing game and there's, some empty space and you don't feel like it. This is packed to the gills. It's got maps, character folios, 3 different books, plus an adventure book. So, it's got a lot of stuff.
It's got heft to it. It does have heft to it. It does. Is pretty sweet.
And that is back into Glorantha from the original designer. It's got Greg Stafford was part of that. He recently passed. So it's just, again, a great game and a great starter box for this. There's also a RuneQuest slipcover box that they have at their booth, and it's also out, and it's got the Game Master's Guide, the Player's Guide, and a Game Master screen as well. Or the Player's Guide, the Bestiary, and the Game Master screen kit, which has like a full adventure book and everything. So, great stuff from RuneQuest. Real happy with those.
All right. You got another role-playing game?
No, but I have a role-playing accoutrement.
Okay. He's been so excited about these all day. He's talked to everyone in this convention about these dice. Now, he's going to open them up and I'm going to let him explain it to you.
I'm going to explain why.
Okay.
So, what makes these dice special? Well, these are metal dice, and they are hollow. Now, I know a lot of places make hollow dice that are metal.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right? Mm-hmm. It does. However,
this is Easy Roller, right?
The guys at Easy Roller
have
made my favorite version of these, and I am going to call them, I think, Jingle Dice, because I want you to hear when you roll them in your hand. Listen to this. Can you hear that? That's like bells ringing.
That's epicness right now, right? Can you hear the epicness that is happening?
Can you hear the epic bells? And they're easy to read. They're nice, and if you can see close enough, there's swords and shields. And
so there's no. So if you're on one though, there's no sound.
Yeah, no.
You have to clang them together.
Because it's not that there's bells in them; it's that the metal that they've used and they've designed.
It's like hollowed, yeah.
Yeah, even if anytime you roll 2 dice together, look, percentile dice.
Oh, little jing right there.
Look at this. Look at D20 and a D6.
You rolled a 1. You fumbled.
I fumbled. All right. Well, so that
those are actually really nice. Like,
right?
and they got a heft to them. So remind me, I'm gonna stick up for you when they start picking on you about these dice.
When they tease me about my jingle dice,
about your jingle dice,
look, man,
your jingle bell dice.
They were worth it. The jingle dice were worth
totally worth it.
So that was. Yeah, I have been talking about that. I like accoutrements.
I know you do. You love it.
That's some of my stuff. I dig that.
Yes. Living your best life. I love it. Okay, so we got the last one, and I am so excited for you to talk about this because I love this Netflix show. If no one has seen this Netflix show, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Immediately watch it. You can watch it with the whole family. Yes. It is. It's one of the greatest fantasy things
ever.
Ever.
Epic. It
is
an
so good.
Epic
so
anime.
Good.
The anime is wonderful. The story is wonderful. The voice acting is wonderful. Everything about it, and you can watch it all.
Yes, and this comes with minis.
Yes. So again, we talked about Shovel Knight, which was a property, and we've got this one now, and we had Robotech, and now Dragon Prince, which, as Shaun mentioned, is an anime on Netflix. This is called Battle Charge. This is a miniatures dueling game. So, unlike some of the other games like Shovel Knight, which is side-scrolling, this isn't a big, huge map. This is a small arena battle game where you are out to arena battle everybody else with these awesome minis.
Yeah, they come with 8 minis. I'm going to zoom in here. By the way, anytime we play, I'm the ant.
Fair enough. That'll work.
I'm the ant. Like, she's... I love her.
That's the one you want.
She's my favorite.
Perfect.
Yes. But the minis are great, and it's a battle game, too.
Yes, and you can play up to 6 people.
Oh, my
So you can play up to 6 people on a duel game. And again, it's very much a, your cards drive what your guys can do, and you've got dice that you roll as well.
Was this Brotherwise Games?
Yes, Brotherwise Games.
Ooh, tomorrow. Right. You got to hit me up tomorrow. I got to go get me one of these.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know. Yeah.
See, it's a good one. It's very good. So I was excited about that.
This is why we bring you around for these type of things right here. This moment right here.
I got you, man. I got you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, because we did. Oh, what was that? Trash Pandas from Gen Con. He talked about Trash Pandas. We played it after, and I immediately went and bought it. By the way, Trash Pandas is awesome. So that is a second video about how great Trash Pandas is.
It's super fun. It's silly and cute and great.
It plays very quick, easy to learn. Because I have trouble learning games. Like it's just something that
The next one we're gonna have to talk about like that is gonna be Taco Cat Goat Cheese Pizza.
Dude, I watched you guys play that. You guys beat each other up so bad over that game. But we'll have to talk about it. But yeah, so that was some of the stuff that came out at Origins. A bunch of stuff came out last month. There's tons of shiny new toys, but we figured it's Origins weekend. Yeah. Shiny new toys usually comes out the first Sunday of the month. Yeah. Let's talk about Origins stuff, right?
It's a great time.
And
wonderful to do it.
Also, we caught up with, so we are currently in the Guardtower's booth. It's
awesome.
It's basically a carnival
going on,
a carnival booth over here.
Yeah, if you're at Origins, if you see this, you can make it down to the booth. You absolutely should because you can play all kinds of games.
And we caught up with Shaun Bartels, and he was basically one of the masterminds of the whole booth. He's put it on, he's ran it, and so I'll show you that interview, and then also too, if you enjoy these videos, please leave a like and subscribe. We genuinely do appreciate it. And we're getting 15 minutes, right?
Yeah,
we're getting the red light like a comedian where they're flicking it on and off.
They're gonna get the hook eventually.
We're gonna come out and sweep us off the But yeah, so I will say that if you have not been to Origins, please come next year. It is awesome. We're gonna try to do a bigger, better booth, and then also a big thank you to all the volunteers. I think we did it in the interview too, but I want to say thank you to all the volunteers who came out.
They spend so much time on their feet, and they're doing so much stuff. I mean, the volunteers make it.
And that's what I'm saying, right? And this is it's because they love games, they love Origins, and they like people too. Like they all like people, and so it's great, and we like people too. So it's really cool. So after this, we'll edit in the interview with Shaun, and I appreciate everyone stopping by. Please try to make it next year. Barlow, Awesome.
Thanks,
I'll see you tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
We're going last day.
Got to
of it.
get you over to the Dragon Prince booth.
I
so
got to
you can
buy
get
the
your
Dragon Prince. It's first thing in the morning. Be in line for the Dragon Prince battle game where you fight each other. That's awesome, guys. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a great one now. We'll see you around. Hello, welcome. We are back, and we are here interviewing El Jefe. We're gonna call him El Jefe today. Yeah, so this is Shaun. He actually was one of the masterminds behind this wonderful booth here at Origins that we have, and we figured we'd have him on and talk a little bit about it on this Shiny New Toys Origins Edition. Shaun, how are you doing today?
I am very tired. It has been a lot of work, but it has gone so well, like beyond anybody's expectations.
I've been walking by, I've been doing videos of the booths and stuff like that, and yeah, every time there's a line, people wanting to throw the axes.
Yeah.
It just looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Right? So it's been how long since we've been to Origins?
About 12 years.
So 12 years, and then this year you guys were, you were just like, we're doing it.
Yeah. We were going to do it last year, but everybody knows what happened last year.
Yeah. And so, what were you thinking? Like you guys were like, let's talk about the axe throwing. What happened?
We wanted carnival games, and we were looking, and like we wanted things that would be safe. So like spin the wheel, plinko, and there were a bunch of inflatables that we could get, and we were worried like, okay, well it's going to be too big, it's going to be whatever. And we saw the one that we got over there, and it's roughly 9 feet by 9 feet, which is a sixth of our booth.
Okay.
We have a 20 by 30, and yeah, we just decided to go with it and see what happened.
Yeah, so people have been winning all kinds of stuff. We got bags, and we see we got a bag here. Yep, we got some bags. We had some pins with hand sanitizer in them. We gave out hand sanitizer, pencils, notebooks, gift cards, right? T-shirts.
Pens with hand sanitizer.
Pens with hand sanitizer in it. Pencils that change colors. Just
the changing color pencils.
Yeah.
I thought that was of all of them. I didn't expect that, and when I stopped by and I picked up the pencil, and all of a sudden I picked up an orange pencil, and then I set down a yellow pencil. I was, wait a minute, what just happened here? It was a magic trick, and I loved it. So the great stuff with all of the giveaways.
Yeah, like
awesome.
everybody that gets a pencil is like, oh, but then we tell them it's color changing, and all of a sudden everybody's excited.
Everybody's excited. And when we first heard about it and everything, you were like, carnival games. Couple up, we were like, what? Carnival games? Like,
ring
really?
Toss?
Ring toss? Like, what are we doing? And it turned out
Fishbowl.
awesome. Like, I love that axe throwing thing. I'm not good at it. Have you been practicing on it?
No, I figured out the distance. It's distance like related to arm length. I don't know how it works.
You're like, I don't know. Like, there's a thing with it.
Are there several people they step up? Do most people not get it as soon as they do, or
most people don't. Like, there are some people who already know how, and you can
Okay.
always tell because they don't stand right at the line. They'll back up a little bit.
I saw some kid. Everyone was like, just toss it lightly, and I saw some kid grab it, and he just hefted it at it.
Yeah.
And they stuck every time. Like, this kid knew what he was doing.
Whap, whap, whap.
That's, dude, it's been really awesome. So we have, one more day tomorrow, right?
Yep, one more day.
Yep, and this
Tomorrow,
is
10 till 4.
So this video will be out tomorrow. So plans next year?
Coming back and basically just doing the exact same thing.
We do axe throwing, or we do something different? Or?
Probably going to do axe throwing. It has gone so well. We're probably going to do it for at least a couple of years before changing that.
What about like the big pond with all the ducks, where you pick up the ducks and look at the bottom of it?
That was actually one that we were going to do, and it fell through because we couldn't get enough ducks.
Enough of the little rubber duckies.
Yeah, instead of plinko, we were going to be doing that. There wasn't going to be any water in it or anything, but you pick up the duck, and like 3 each day, we're going to have the grand prize, which was like a $25 or $50 coupon, and we just couldn't get enough ducks to fill the pool.
Okay.
And so we had to get plinko instead.
All right. Well, that's awesome. All right. So I just want to have Shaun on. He want to talk. One of the masterminds behind this, trying to talk about this. We're doing, like you heard it here, we're doing it again next year for Carnival. So start planning now. Origins is going to be 1 year away now, and we also would love to thank our volunteers. Right?
They have been awesome.
Like our volunteers.
Every single one of you.
Reporting whatever.
I don't know how they do it. They're on their feet all day.
Can you come on here real quick?
They're
Danny here has been
Danny
working our booth.
Yeah, she's gone all out every day.
You come on back around here so we can show this awesome outfit for Origins that we have. But yeah, we're all really appreciative of all the work y'all did. It is awesome. All right. Well, Shaun, thanks so much. I know we're going to let you get out of here because I know that you
I'm
are
so tired.
exhausted and you're coming back tomorrow.
I'm coming back tomorrow.
Okay,
Open
so
the
you got
polls again.
one more day.
Awesome.
And
One more
then
day.
one more day. All right, brother.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
All right, thank you
Have a
all.
good
See you,
one. We'll
man.
see you all
Yeah, it's great to
around.
see you.
Sure.